Welcome on into the very first Monkey Pod podcast episode.
Yeah.
I am here with Cobb AAX, and this is both of our podcasts, so we will pretty much both of us be in every single of the episodes.
But
we will have guests.
we'll have guests and all that.
We're planning on getting Matrix VR on, Cam the Man, Nova 2K. If you're a big YouTuber, DM us on Discord. We'd love to get you in the podcast. But yeah, here's how things are going to run for the future on this podcast. We're going to have 3 segments. First segment will be the news segment. So we'll, every month we'll talk about the new MetaQuest Plus games coming out, if we think they sound fun, and whatever other news is out. The next segment will be the main topic. Today's main topic is our top 5 VR games.
Yeah, we'll be talking.
We're gonna skip this.
We'll be talking about a bunch of random stuff, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. And then the final segment we're skipping because we don't have any yet. But comment some questions that you're wondering under this video, and we will answer your questions in the question segment in the next episode. So, starting with the news segment, we have some new MetaQuest Plus games that let me pull up real quick.
That I have no idea about.
Alright, so the first one is called Ancient Dungeon, and the second one is called A Fisherman's Tale 2.
Interesting.
So, very interesting. Let me give you a description of each. So, Ancient Dungeon. It looks pretty fun. It says, find out why Ancient Dungeon is one of the best VR dungeon crawlers with over 40 plus hours of fun, constantly being updated with an active community. It's rated 4.8 stars. People like this game. It looks pretty fun. It looks like you're a little pixelated wizard.
Yeah.
Looks pretty fun. So, with the second game then, it looks to be a sequel. It is A Fisherman's Tale 2. Very interesting.
Interesting.
Embark on a new and mind-bending adventure in A Fisherman's Tale 2, the sequel of the award-winning A Fisherman's Tale. Immerse yourself in poetic storytelling as you explore new mind-bending VR puzzles in poetic storytelling. Nope, I reread the same. Solve puzzles using your own body, detach and control your limbs, find new attachments to progress, discover the truth as you journey through beautiful and unique locations. So it seems like a sequel to like a pirate game.
Interesting. Yeah, very interesting.
So yeah, I do have MetaQuest Plus, so I would be able to play those games, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll check one of them out.
All right. Well, yeah, those sounded very interesting. So now it's time to head on to the next topic.
Yeah, we have literally no other news other than that. We should have more news next week, but it's time to head on to the second segment, the main topic segment. All right, ready? 3. All right, we have made it to the next segment, which is our main topic segment, and today's main topic is
our favorite VR games.
Yes, our favorite top 5 VR games. So I guess you can...
Okay, well, I haven't really created a list, so I'm going to have a look at the games right now and just, create a list. Okay, so...
Okay, I get...
Hold up, why is it frozen? There we go. Alright, so I think probably my number 5... Okay, it's actually kind of hard to pick. Probably number 5 for me will be this game called... Where is it? Okay, so number 5 for me, there's this game called Thickman, I think. And it's basically where you have, your room, and you can, build stuff, and, grab objects and like add
Okay.
anything you want. And you can like pull up
In the
videos
room.
and just watch like really big YouTube videos in your screen in your room. It's actually quite a fun game.
Wow. Is it free?
I actually forgot we got it a while ago, but if it isn't free, then it
Okay.
won't be that
Okay.
much. But it's a really fun game because you can like build things and all that. So, what is your number 5 VR game?
I guess for my number 5. Boy, there are some solid options here. I have some VR games. But I'm going to have to say that's on my list definitely. That's okay. My number 5. Wait, 4. Okay. At my number 5 spot, we have Population 1 at my number 5 spot.
Okay, so what's that about?
So basically, if you guys have played Fortnite, it's basically Fortnite in VR. So, your game starts, you get in these little pod capsule things, you fly over the map, you pull the handle, and then you drop, you glide onto the ground, you find guns. It's very realistic, you can realistically load the guns. And it's just like a battle royale. It's actually super fun.
Cool.
Like, are you a Fortnite player at all?
I've never played the game. Literally, I literally I've heard about it for ages, but like I literally when I was like young, I literally only played Minecraft and Roblox, and that was pretty much it.
Hey, you have 2 of the big 3.
Yeah. All right, so it is time for number 4. And now,
Yeah, number 4.
my number 4, I'm not sure because these are 2 very close ones. So you've heard of Job Sim, yeah? And
Yeah. Okay. So, sorry to interrupt you, but Job Simulator was so close to making my top 5. I would say, actually, it's probably on par for number 5 with Population 1.
yeah,
It's probably a tie, but yeah. Sorry.
so basically, Job Sim also owns another game called Vacation Sim, and it's basically Job Simulator but on vacation. I like that one as well, and they're pretty much equal to me. So what I'm gonna do
Okay.
is probably put Job Sim at number 4. So if you guys for some reason haven't heard of Job Sim, it's basically a VR
A
classic.
Job Simulator.
Basically, if you had a VR like a few years ago, you probably have played this game. It's basically where you run
Yes.
jobs in like the future, and you have to work for these robots, and it's actually really fun. And there's
Yeah, I know that there's like multiple jobs. You can work at like a food store, like a gas station, but like in the food place. You can work in a car like repair shop. You can work at a restaurant. I remember there was one day I wanted to complete every single one of the game modes. I think there's like 5, and I spent like 5 hours, 5.5 hours in the game that day, and I
holy.
beat every single one. Yeah, that's yeah. I committed to doing every single one. It was but it was
Alright, so what is your number 4 then?
okay. I had it on the list. Okay, so that was number 5, and that would be 4, 3, 2. My number 4 VR game of all time. This is kind of controversial. I feel like people are gonna put it higher on the list, but Bone Lab is my number 4.
I've
VR
heard
game.
about this game, but I've never played it because it's like $40 or something.
It is expensive, yeah, but like there's like a free roam mode. That's what it's all. It's basically the place that people like modders go to. I have like a lightsaber mod. I have like a portal gun mod. I have um I have all kinds of crazy mods that you can just screw around with like whatever you want in the game. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I've seen a
And then
few videos on it. It
uh,
does seem fun.
the story is pretty good. I think the story is like on the lower side. it's fine, but you you turn into different skins, complete the levels, and there's one really confusing part where you're just like, I have no clue how to progress in the game. But it overall it's pretty good.
Cool. Alright, so my number 3, like I said, I didn't know where to put Job Sim and Vacation Sim, so I'm going to say number 3 is Vacation Sim. I'm not sure if you ever played this one,
Okay.
but
Yeah, I was gonna say, when I saw it came out, because it came out recently, right?
no, it's like as old as Job Sim, I think.
Oh, well,
I think it's a tiny bit
it
newer.
just last month went on MetaQuest Plus, so I redeemed it, and I've been meaning to play it, but I wanted to make a video out of it, so I haven't played it for like a month, but I do want to get to it.
Okay, I'll try not to spoil too much, but basically, like Job Sim, you're on vacation and you can visit places and complete quests and all that. It's pretty much like a vacation.
So you're not like working at the vacation.
Well, actually, say like vacation's supposed to be the opposite. There is still like a separate game mode where you can work at this place.
Okay.
Even though,
That
but
makes sense.
the main game is about vacation. So I won't spoil it too much, but that will probably be number 3. So what is your number 3?
Okay, my number 3, if I can remember. Yeah. Okay. This game is so underrated. I hear nobody talking about this game online, but it is so good. I might even say it's right under my number 2. Uh, Absolutely incredible VR game, and that is Iron Man VR.
Cool.
Absolutely incredible game.
Cool. I've never played it or heard of it, but
You never played it? Okay. Yeah, it's Iron Man VR. I think I could be wrong here, but I think that the guy who like wrote some big people in Marvel helped make that game. It's super realistic. There's a whole story. The story is like the best VR story I had ever done. You feel like you're actually in a literal movie. It's
wow.
incredible. Like you need to try it if you ever have the chance. It's a little expensive, but it is so worth it.
Wow. Okay. Well,
And it's like 6 hours of gameplay.
Wow.
In the story. 6-7 hours.
Alright. Time for top 2. And now, this one is a game that my friend showed me. And I think you've played it, I'm not sure though. It's a game called Downshot, so... Have you played it?
Yes, okay.
It's a really fun one. You can basically do whatever you want. I'm not sure if it's similar to Bone Lab in any way, because I've never played Bone Lab.
Yeah, so in the nicest way possible. I started with Downshot and then I bought Bone Lab. Downshot's definitely a free ripoff of Bone Lab. It's good, but compared to Bone Lab,
yeah,
it's like
I can't compare it because you know.
Yeah, but like the only thing, Downshot does have some stuff over Bone Lab. The biggest one obviously is multiplayer. You can play with your siblings. You can play with your friends. You can play with random people.
Yeah.
You can't play with other people at all in Bone Lab.
So a cool feature I like in Downshot is that. So basically, what it is, you can just spawn stuff. You can spawn like robots and then get weapons and like attack them. There's like so many different maps you can get. There's custom modded maps. It's really fun to play with your friends. I think there's games you can play in it. And another good bonus is that it's free. It's completely free. Which is what I like about it.
Yeah, if there's a beginner VR person, that's one of the games I'll probably recommend because it's just a sandbox. You can get used to VR. You can go wild.
Yeah. All right, so you're number 2.
Time for number. Yeah, my number 2. All right, this one this might give it away actually, but I only 2 days ago figured out that a famous YouTuber created a game. I thought it was like just another studio like prototype, but my number 2 VR game. Love this game. is UG.
Okay, I've heard about it. Never played it though.
Oh my goodness, bro, you are missing out.
I should
Dude,
give it a go, I guess.
I put so many hours in this game. I have every single dino in the entire game.
Cool.
Except for the Purgator. If you play UG, you know. I don't have the Purgator and I don't have the new Purgator Xenodon Fusion. If you know, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm only missing 2 dinos. But every other dino, I have.
Cool. So, time for number 1. And I feel like
Woohoo!
everyone might know what this is. And in
Yeah,
fact,
because we haven't said it yet. I guess we'll say it on 3 then.
we might even be playing it right now.
Alright,
Alright,
3, 2,
1.
1.
Gorilla Tag. Yep.
Woo!
Obviously, Gorilla Tag is my favorite.
I mean, come on, guys. Gorilla Tag's the classic. It's like the VR game.
Yeah, the VR game. So,
Also, it's kind of weird because. Sorry, no, continue.
no, you continue. I didn't know what I was going to say.
It's kind of weird because I guess we can talk about this too, since we don't have a question block segment. Not question block. Question mark. Question segment. We can just kind of go off whatever we want. What would you say is like the VR game? Like when you very first got into VR, like what do you think is like the VR game?
I'll probably say it's Job Sim was the first one I played.
Really?
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, the VR game was always 2. There was 2 that I always considered to be like the ones.
Yeah.
And that is called. It's like something like Alien Invaders something. You have a gun in one hand, a shield in the other, and you have to like go through waves and see how far you can get.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called, but and then the other one, this is a classic. It almost made my top 5, but Beat Saber.
Yeah.
It was always like the VR game.
Another one that I have not played.
You haven't played Beat Saber?
Nope.
Bro.
Alright, anyways.
I guess I have a job, so I have money to buy VR games. You played like nothing, bro.
Let's get on to the facts about Gorilla Tag then, I guess. So, well, if you're watching this, you probably 90% probably a 90% chance that you've played Gorilla Tag if you're watching this, but if you haven't for some reason, or haven't even heard about the game,
Play it.
It's basically an online game where you can play tag, or you can just hang out. Like, we're just hanging out right now. But there's tag, which gets quite intense. It's a good way to get exercise, and I guess you can say. And stuff like that.
Yeah, it is a good way to.
It's a good way to connect with your friends as well, because, like, if it weren't for Gorilla Tag, I would never have met just random here. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A lot of my friends,
Like,
if it weren't
yeah,
for Gorilla Tag, I wouldn't have met.
I've met more friends in Gorilla Tag that I have in real life, which is kind of sad to think about. But I would say in real life, I probably have, like, 4, like, best friends in real life. And in Gorilla Tag, I have you, I have Cam, I have Nova, I have Matrix, I have what else? I'm sorry, I'm probably blanking out on someone and they're like crying right now. Oh, like Lemon VR. He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get to meet so many cool people, especially if you're a YouTuber.
Okay, wait, there's one thing I want to talk about, and it's like just quick. But it's like about how me and you met. It's actually quite interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Because
it is interesting.
What the heck happened to your tracking?
Oh, I turned on hand tracking. I turned on hand tracking.
Your whole body flipped upside down. So basically, Matrix VR, who is an AA creator, He's one of Just Random Friends, by the way. I joined like his Discord server, but then his Discord server got hacked by someone, didn't it?
What, Matrix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear that it got hacked at one point.
And then he had to create a new one. And then I think it was me and you who happened to join at the same time. And then we just started talking in there. And that's basically how we became friends.
I totally forgot. Yes, that is how we became friends. And we just were like messaging each other for like forever.
Yeah. So
yeah, the funny thing is the way that we first met each other in the game, I messaged you, hey, do you want to collab again? Because I thought we had collabed before, but it was just me watching your content plus me messaging you in Discord.
Yeah.
We didn't actually meet before.
But it's actually kind of crazy how if Matrix server wasn't hacked, we wouldn't be here right now.
That's true. But we don't support hackers.
No.
Sometimes, pieces come together.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah.
But, yeah.
So this was episode 1 of the podcast. Hope you guys
episode 1
enjoyed this. There'll be many more episodes to come.
Leave some questions.
Yeah.
Leave some questions in the comments so we can do a question segment next.
Yeah, and just put your question in the comments.
On getting Matrix.
So
we're planning on getting Matrix next episode. If we can get it.
We won't spoil the next episode.
This video will be. Oh yeah, we won't spoil the main topic of the next episode.
But we'll try and get Matrix in.
Next episode, I'm gonna try to make an intro. There will be a transition thing that will go in between each segment. Maybe even an outro. This video will be very, I guess, he's probably gonna end up editing it, so
yeah,
it might be a tiny bit different than 10 episodes
in the future. All right. Anyways, guys,
it'll only get better.
Thank you so much for watching. If you made it through the entire episode, thank you for watching. And yeah, we'll be back with episode 2, probably in a few days. Alright.
Yeah, subscribe.
Subscribe to this channel, by the way.
Him and me.
Yeah, and subscribe to this channel.
I'm just random_VR.
And Cobb88X. Alright.
And we will see you next time.
Bye.